Hello, Gemini. I have your cards spread out here for you. Let's go over this, okay? So, we've got the Six of Pence, the Five of Pence, and the Four of Pence, all three reversed. Next to that, we actually have the Lover's card. So, Gemini. I see here that someone is selfish, manipulative, uses conditional giving. One person here, okay, is putting themselves on a pedestal, leading to power imbalances and also unfairness as well. Someone in this relationship has a fear of scarcity, okay, a feeling of being left out, and maybe even recovering from financial and an emotional loss as well. And the other is stingy with resources due to a fear and an inability to manage resources that are leading to instability. So there's fear on both ends that I'm seeing here. Yeah, Gemini, this entire situation is at a crucial turning point. There needs to be a conscious decision about the partnership, about the values, and whether this dynamic is actually worth continuing for you. Okay, that might be where you're at right now. Yeah, but Gemini, this is overall just a toxic exchange of sources and energy as well. One of you feel left in the cold because you're clinging to security and acting selfishly, where you're being asked to just break this cycle and just stop any manipulation and just create a partnership based on like true equality, rather than insecurities here. Okay. Oh, sorry, my nose itches. I have your extension here as well, which I will have downloaded on my website. It's divinepathOracle.com. Just look for your Gemini extension. Let's see what signs and energy that comes out here for you. Okay. Okay, Neptune, meaning illusion, any like illusions that were clouding your judgment, they'll come to the fore here. And I see that could actually currently be taking place. We have a Virgo in reverse. Yeah, it's like petty. It's almost like pettiness with the finances. Okay, there's an imbalance here in this relationship, which we were just going over. And, here's our emotions on a high. Yeah, and this is coming to, I feel like, a fiery climax, okay, of a breakdown. Gemini, you could be dealing with an Aries as well. An Aries, a Virgo. There is a transition that's about to take place if it isn't currently happening. There's also a Leo here, okay, in reverse. This Leo is low vibing. We got the Virgo, we got Aries. So wherever this individual has Leo in their chart, they are low vibing in that house right now. Okay, it doesn't mean like all together, but I'm getting in that particular house. Okay. Yeah. This is abrupt change of transformation. Someone here is starting to learn their lessons, but not quite fully there yet. Yeah, this is really happening here. The toxicity here is like on a high. Like I was saying, it's like expanded toxicity. It's just not really good. There could be a Pisces here also involved. Um, yeah, you know, the moon here, the moon represents many things, but what's coming to me when I see the moon is, you know, there's always the other side of the moon, you know. There's parts of the moon, just like we have moon cycles. Yeah, it's like on the other side of the moon, like there's toxicity there. I also have Libra here. Okay, so I'm going to pull Libra out. Libra is supposed to represent balance, but I feel like someone has Libra in their chart. There's a Libra in this dynamic here. So we have Libra, we have Virgo, we have Leo, we have Aries, and we have Pisces. Yeah. All right. Let's move forward. Let's get a little more information here. The devil. Okay. Somebody here is dealing with the devil. Okay. This is very toxic. Okay. Very toxic, Gemini. Whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with. But this is the dynamic here. Yeah. Oh, let's see. What shall we pull? Let's see what comes out. Work, job, business. This project, this must be like a project or at work, at your job, at your business. I mean, you may possibly be having a love relationship with this individual, Gemini. But it's toxic as heck. I mean, you can see the dynamic. I mean, I just went over that. Yeah, there was chaos magic being done here as well. But it isn't working. It's in reverse. Well, who were you trying to send the chaos magic to? Or the person you're dealing with. Like, why? You're trying to send it maybe to a Scorpio, Gemini Scorpio. Someone may have been trying to send chaos magic to a Gemini or Scorpio or Gemini Scorpio. I got Virgo again. Okay. Gemini can also represent a lover as well, which we have here. So there are quite a few people involved here. I mean, we have, you know, the zodiac wheel here. Here's Aries again. Here's Libra again. Could be a Capricorn around at work. Okay. Yeah. You know what just came out? Role model. Was someone a role model here? In the workplace? And someone was trying to send chaos to this person, but the chaos magic isn't working. So, Gemini, either you were sending it, like that was the project, like the business work job, you know, or someone was sending it to you. Okay? Yeah. This was a love triangle. Third party, multiple lovers and choices. This is toxic as heck. Lovers at work. Lovers coming together to send chaos magic to a role model. But it's not working anyway. So what, is somebody holding finances over someone's head? You two lovers, or, you know, because this is the type of dynamic. It's very unhealthy. It's very toxic here. Originality. Blaze your own trust. Okay. All right. There you go, Gemini. All right. Well, what else is taking place in this dynamic? Some things aren't about you not being good enough. They're just not right for you. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, the shoe doesn't fit. You know? So if someone here in this third party dynamic was feeling like they aren't good enough, it isn't that. It's just that maybe an individual here wasn't right for you. You know, and so you have to walk away from that. And maybe you feel like there was a financial loss from it, and maybe an emotional, or either or. But either way, don't worry about it, Gemini, because it just isn't good enough for you. It isn't for you, you know. So that's okay. That's okay. You know, now you can move on to what is, right? All right, well, what do you have to say here, Gemini, about this whole thing? What do you want to say to this person, to these people? Oh, the document. A text or an email, an agreement, a letter, a separation of divorce, contract, news, legal papers, or proceedings. Okay, listen. You also could have met this person at work, okay? But someone here must be separating from someone or divorcing them. What do you think of that, Gemini? Okay. Puppet master. Oh. Pulling your strings, narcissist, manipulation, control, assert yourself, an addictive relationship. Gemini, you may be getting a divorce, separating from someone, okay? And this individual is trying to pull the strings to have their way. trying to have third parties, okay? Yeah, may have been holding money over your head, yeah, to manipulate. But this, it's like this is either you and this individual had an addictive relationship or the third party, okay? Yeah, this individual is trying to pull the strings, though, to have their way, okay? For sure. Yeah. Blast from the past. Someone, something, a situation from the past returns. Nostalgia out of the blue, old and older. Someone wants to return to someone's past here as well. Could have been, it could be the person that they involved in a third party, Gemini. Okay. This could be you getting a divorce, you wanting to return to a past person because the individual that you with was manipulative. I mean, you know better, you know. It's just someone here is getting a divorce. Someone here does want to return to someone from their past. Someone was with someone that just isn't right for them. Or was with someone that wasn't right for him, okay? I mean, what a catch. An ideal partner or mate. Abundance, self-esteem, value. The answer is yes. Marriage and material. All right, someone sees someone here as a catch. The person that they want to go to from their past, they see that individual as a catch, whether that's you, Gemini, or whether that is the person that you're dealing with, okay? Keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, a one-night stand. Yeah. That is the way that I feel like someone here had many options and, you know, was just stringing somebody else along. And I feel like that's the person that they want to go back to from the past, or it could be Gemini, the individual that you were dealing with that you're separating from was doing this. You know, may like to, like, is indecisive on what they want, who they want, and, you know, even though they're married, you know. It's what it looks like. That's what it looks like here. Yep. Yep. For sure. Yeah. Someone here someone here needs to grow. Yeah, if there was any witchcraft, that's cleared now. I mean, that's, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're looking for stability, and maybe you see this person from the past as stable, okay? You know, clearance doesn't necessarily have to mean magic either. It can just mean that, like, the old is just being cleared. Indian bean. That could be significant, or something that would be really good at this time. It's a plant. That's a really pretty plant, actually. It's a blooming plant. Look, it's a blooming plant. That's pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but they're white budded flowers. Okay, let's get you a crystal. See what crystal would be good for you at this time, okay? They're pretty. Turquoise. Nice. Okay. And kind of messages we have for you. Courage. Okay, so you're going to need some courage here. Courage is always good. Yeah, I would advise you to check out your extension. Yeah. It's going to give you deeper advice and clarity that you need here in this situation. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Gemini. Were you in a coven that was like, that you saw as like your soul family? Yeah, coven. So this was magic. There was magic going on here. Yeah. Maybe you thought you would have stability here. But someone here was very manipulative, may have been holding money over your head even. So it's like you're getting a divorce now. You want someone from your past. You want this role model. Or Gemini, the person you were dealing with, does. But regardless, you're in a coven. Okay? If you're not in some kind of coven could be any kind of society, you know. A group dynamic. Yeah. So whoever was trying to send chaos magic to this role model, it's reverse. It's not hitting this person, so it's just a waste of time and money. Okay. Yeah. Why do that to yourself? All right. Let's see. Oh. Yes. All right. I got to put on my flashlight because believe me, there's much to say I see here. Okay, someone could be 43. That could be a significant number. Someone here was trying to paint themselves as picture perfect as someone else that they see. Okay. So like, see, we have, this made me think of Becky with the high hair. Okay, so we have this female here, okay? She's dressed up as though she's an empress, but she's looking at the picture of someone else, like wanting to emanate that individual. Yeah. And all around behind this woman, there are like mirrors hanging from chains. This individual does not understand their identity. Okay? Yeah. This individual is lost. This looks like a person wanting to be like another person. And yeah, that's what this is. I'm laughing. It's sad, but that's the truth of what I'm seeing here. This woman wants to be everything. She wants to be seen as like she's the one, like that. See how her hands even like this, like, oh, and she's holding up a mirror, but as she's holding up the mirror to look at herself in the mirror, she's also glimpsing over here at this this picture of a person painted, like she's wanting to emanate that individual. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying, Gemini? Freaks me out. This freaks me out. Okay, anyway. I don't know. Okay, like, energy. So this could literally be for anybody. Like you could not even be a Gemini and just be carrying that, like just have a lover or be carrying that energy. The Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries. Now this came out reverse, so someone is not disciplined, and they do not have boundaries. They impose. They force to not have boundaries. Okay, they force it. Dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Well, see, illusions are passing now because this came out reversed. Okay, the collective good. Yeah. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams. Okay. Yeah, and look to collective good. Look to good. Okay. Okay, so someone here in this dynamic wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. Yeah, okay. So this is the collective good that you're needing to look towards. Look more towards wanting more for others, okay? Because that's an unselfish way. It's an unselfish perspective which will bring you in abundance. When you want good for others, only good can be for you, okay? And that's what this is stating. So what does this person from the past that the one of you want to return to, okay? This role model, okay? Okay. Well, okay, Gemini, I don't know if this is you or the other person, but someone here wishes that they hadn't let the other person go from the past, and this person admires this role model, okay? Okay, I love your body. I want you, but I shouldn't. Yeah, because this person's married. Okay, but it looks like there is a separation taking place. There is a possible divorce taking place here. Okay. Whoop. Hole in the soul. Yeah, someone's just straight up soulless here. Straight up soulless. Empty, an empty vessel. That's what that is. Someone in this dynamic is just like dead. Like a walking dead person. Heartless, soulless, manipulative. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know, Gemini. Okay. Hearth. Broaden your horizons. Hand of fire. Stoke your inner flame. Okay, so broaden your horizons. Okay. Yeah, okay. Use the power that you hold from within you. Not black magic. The power you hold within you. Okay. All right. One last card. Protection. And you will be protected as it is. Somebody here is not, because it's in reverse. So whoever this manipulative, dark individual is, there's no protection for that individual. Okay, none. Protection, gone. The devil. No protection. Does the devil have protection? No. So whichever one is the devil in this dynamic, whether it's one of you, both of you, no protection. Okay? Yeah, that's why it's saying look to the good, the collective good. Be good. Okay? Well, all right, Gemini. Well, if you want to join me for the extended, it's full of great information. Great information. DivinePathOracle.com. If you're using your cell phone, you're going to want to put it in computer mode. Otherwise, it's just going to be all weird. Okay. Well, all right, Gemini. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.